Okay, we don't really have an intro for Minecraft Review, so I guess we'll just begin. Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking. Welcome back to the episode of Minecraft Review, which I remember we have a logo for, but yeah, never mind. I guess yeah, I haven't moved that over from Restream, unfortunately. Which, yeah, I think was the last time I did a Minecraft Review on Restream. I think it might have been. I'm not sure. It was my passion, but just the songs. That felt like it was on here. That felt like it was recent. I should know because I just looked back on this to try and like get the stream and such, but yeah, never mind. Oh, you were bopping your head to the music. Oh, well. Sorry, time to begin. Don't worry, it's called Feeding the Ducks. You can find it on StreamYard. Okay. But yes, also apologies for the false start. I don't know why I pressed the end button by accident, but there you go. Yes, I was indeed facing some difficulties. One of the main character's difficulties is only a small beginning difficulty on all shapes and sizes. Enough to smaller, back to the goofiness. Yeah, oh, also, yeah, speaking of, you know, serious monologues, I think that's how we're starting, actually. Because I mentioned in the description of this that, that having only heard the opening line, this honestly feels like something that people would appreciate as an opening line, to be perfectly honest. It's akin to that, But anyways, we're reviewing Small Beginnings, The Legend of the Foxaline Queen, or Foxaline Queen, potentially. Not really sure which one. But yeah, like, immediately look at this, like, first shot here. Like, it's generating in some way. Potentially shares, potentially, like, a post-production edit. But yeah, like, it's, like, already, like, you can still tell it's Minecraft. But it sets the scene. A lot of people will resort to you know, custom art in order to portray this, but no, actually, it's being kept within the medium. And like I said before, I was going to review stuff that was, you know, potentially labeled MCTV in the future, but this one really just caught my attention for, honestly, this and a number of other reasons, namely because I want to know what the Foxaline Queen actually refers to. So yeah, we'll be satiating my curiosity. And along with us for the ride is our usual guest, Aiden DeBest.
You know what? You had the perfect transition to get me in here. Speaking of Foxy, Aiden.
Yeah, like I was ever going to say that to describe you.
Sassy hair flip. I am Foxy.
Yeah, it doesn't work with no face cam.
Well, listen, okay, shush. I don't even have that much hair to do a hair flip. Okay.
I mean, well, it works better than me. My hair doesn't move.
Your hair moves like
I still remember when I did my. Yeah, that really counts. Yeah, you know the One Direction song "What Makes You Beautiful."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was like a very long silence there. Okay,
I
yeah,
said,
well, I
yeah.
did like a dance routine to that. In my old drama club, and at the time the entire club, aside from me, was filled with all girls, all long-haired girls, might I add. So one of the movements we did with like the songs like "The Way That You Flip Your Hair Makes Me Overwhelmed," like that one. Yeah, that scene there, we actually did like a down and up for the flip your hair, which of course made sense for everyone except for me, which was fantastic. But yeah. Oh, by the way, also from previously on the other stream, Ghost Kitty actually also said that she has seen this before, like, or got this recommended potentially, but also seen the opening line, and agrees that it sets the tone. And apparently Josh is also familiar with the channel, watching every Minecraft.
Wait, the stream went down?
Yeah, one of the well, no, I ended it by accident. So what I was saying. So yeah, this is a channel called Ovek, by the way. It was in the description, but yeah, it's a channel called Ovek, and one of the tags that's in here is Ovek Mythos. So potentially we are in for apparently 2 years, almost 3, worthy of extended lore that we are just essentially starting here because it's been recommended. So this might be one of those channels that I end up, you know, watching one video from and then go back to see from the beginning and how we get to a certain point. But then again, we've got to see what the certain point actually is for now. So without further ado, on with the review.
Yes. Selflessness is not a natural human trait. Rather, men are driven by greed. A desire to triumph above all.
Humans are only men. There's no women.
I think this is kind of like, you know, men in the sense of how Lord of the Rings says men.
I know, but I just find it funny though. I find it funny. It's like, yeah, who cares about half the population? Only men matter. It's like, dang, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You haven't seen besides a tiny clip. Yeah, but honestly, doesn't that opening line feel like something that BB would immediately be absorbed into?
Yeah, honestly, this seems like one opening monologue that would be in like a Wonder Woman movie. The world of men is a cruel one. No one is truly selfless in the world of men. I don't know, something like that. It gives me the vibes of a Wonder Woman monologue. And also, God, the effects of this filter is... I hate it.
Yeah, like I thought
hate it.
Well, I actually enjoy this to an extent. Like, I thought at first it was shaders based on that opening shots, but now it seems like it's been purposefully applied in places. Either that or the blocking has been made out so that the shaders would work. You know, but I think it is post production. because ultimately, it conveys the idea of like the like the drawn legends that you get at the opening of movies, but also clearly portrays like two very opposite sides based on the fact that the colors are inverted in some way from both angles.
I mean, fair, but also this filter is kind of painful to look at. It's kind of painful. My eyes.
Okay, all right. Oh wait, you're referring to the Gym Studios channel. From the previous comments. I didn't see the previous comment that you made. The one before that just says hello. That's all I can see from you.
Oh yes, that comment says so much about the future comment, obviously.
I mean, the word is human, maybe that's why they're saying men. Ah, interesting etymology fact about that. The term man used to refer to both what we refer to now as men and women. It used to be like where was the or we're was the what was there like the I think it was the Old English word for man, and then eventually as mankind took off, suddenly man became the only exclusively male. Pretty sure that's how that came about in a rough way. So potentially that depending on like how far back we're setting this, that saying men here might actually be more accurate than not.
I mean,
then again,
potentially,
potentially
I still find it funny though. I find it fun here, just ignoring the lap population for no reason.
Yeah. Also, depending on like your how extensive your read of the Bible is, and depending on what version you actually have, there was actually one before Eve called Lilith that was also made from the dirt of the earth, but but essentially refused to be subservient, then became a demon that apparently steals children.
Yay! We love
that's why
love
Eve was made
that.
from Adam's rib. Yeah.
Because she's meant to be his side, not equals.
Yeah, which essentially, by the way, is why that's a character in. By the way, that's why that's a character in Has Been Hotel, incidentally.
And that's also why she's a character at Fallen Angels, because it's a reference to that evil angel, demon kind of. That's where I got the name from.
And on top of that, it's also the basis for one of my most popular My Street theories.
At war.
Sorry, Minecraft Diaries theories, because we're from My Streets. Never mind.
Natural consequence arising from its selfish overuse of natural mana. These creatures were the after image of
normally
mana
people
itself.
pronounce it as mana, but okay. Mana, I guess we're pronouncing it in this show.
They were
You say that like Americans can agree on any form of pronunciation.
dubbed humps.
We can actually somewhat agree. It's just we don't agree with the British thing most of the time because ew. Because ew.
No. I mean, even inside the U.S. itself, words like pillow, horror, for example. There are certain
people pronounce those words differently.
Yes.
Wait, what? Dang.
Yeah.
Listen.
In fact, depending on where you are and in the U.S., people sometimes pronounce horror films in a very specific way that I do not want to repeat.
Just enough of a mind to seek control. And while weak, what they lacked in strength, they more than made up for in number.
Wait, I think I know how they did this.
It was
I think they're green screening all of this. You see, the black is black, but everything else is green screened. Like everything else is green.
I'm gonna theorize it's the other way round. What we see as black here was once green, but when it's chroma keyed and there's no layer underneath, what you end up with is black. That would make more sense.
No, I think it's green screen because like the background's moving different than the black. Like the black images aren't really moving too much, but the like parchment behind the parchment background we're having is actually moving.
Well, that implies that implies even more that the black is what is green screened, because that suggests that it's on a separate layer that isn't moving on with the panning shots. That only furthers the idea that it's in fact green screened.
No, you see, you see, everything's green except for the black, right? You then green screen it, and then you put the black characters up a layer, and then you have the parchment background drifting.
Okay, why would okay again? I'm why not have it so that the actual characters the characters we see as black now are green, and then green screen them, put them on the separate layer, because normally the green screen is usually is the above layer, not the below one. Not that you can't do it that way, but it's usually that's how that goes.
Well, I think the background's green screened.
Yeah, you've repeated yourself.
Constant push and pull. That is, until one girl with extraordinary abilities emerged. According to legend, she used this power to charge through hordes of haunts, all to reach a temple in the center of an abandoned city
To defeat
capital.
the Hans. Hey, look, it's Irene Dimension.
Okay. It resembles it, yes.
Temple. She channeled away the magical energy and
also, I guess, speaking of MCD, we've got Ghost Kitty's comment here. Not the bad looking figures, more fascinated by them as the Shadow Knights and the Shadow Lord from MCD.
Actually, I think the Hans or the demons or whatever resemble more of the demons and the Demon Warlock's realm than the Shadow Knights. I mean, I guess they kind of resemble the Wraiths
it's hard to say what they resemble right now, because
Nether.
they are essentially just shadows.
I mean, I would say they resemble more of the demons in the Demon Warlock's realm, or maybe the Wraiths in the Nether. I wouldn't say they're full-on Shadow Knights, though. Shadow Knights are very humanoid.
While she would lose her latent magical skill, it stripped haunts of their core essence as well. The girl then returned to a nearby village, and was dubbed as humanity's savior, the Foxaline Queen. While she was honored, and her story would be passed.
So we're not gonna explain why she's called the Foxaline Queen. It's just like, oh, that's the name of the title. All right.
Is she? Maybe she's a fox lady, or the world is Foxaline, or the world's Foxaline. You know.
Maybe, yeah.
Through generations, she lived reclusively for the rest of her life.
Ooh.
Of course, though, every legend stands as a cautionary tale. While this Foxaline
I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not.
How is that even a cautionary tale? Don't
save humanity.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if that's the cautionary tale you want to get out of this. Yeah, don't save humanity. You're gonna lose all your power. It's like, okay, that's a lesson.
I mean, my guess is that the cautionary tale is we're about to find out what's the cautionary part of it. That was all the good stuff, and now here is the bad.
Queen may have brought on an era of peace. Nothing lasts forever.
But that's
One
not really
day.
Cautionary. Like,
yeah, I feel like that's more of a cautionary aftermath more than a tale.
Yeah, being like, hey, everything's not always gonna be happy, but nothing bad has happened yet, so I don't.
But something bad will happen. Ooh.
That's like being like, oh, if things are going well for you, well, something bad will eventually happen to you because things aren't going to be perfect forever. It's like, well, yeah, but that doesn't make the current things being good potentially or bad. I don't know. It's like one of the things like,
heard it said that this too shall pass. Good times or bad times. Neither one lasts. That's from Cars. That's the second stream in a row where I've referenced Cars.
Oh my god.
The queen will be reborn, unaware until the time comes to shoulder the fate of the world once more.
Yeah. Also, again, going from that effect into like the regular panning shot. If they green screened everything, they would have to have made like a green version of that exact same background, replicated the shot with the exact same distance, then like overlapped the two of them together. Again, it's not impossible, but it's tedious and pointless when you can do the alternative.
No, I say it was green screen. Anyways. Girl in red. We have Little Red Riding Hood here.
I guess. Hold on. Did she just break the door? Wait a minute. Go back.
No, she opened the door.
Once more.
Nope, oh wait, no, it's the particle effects on the ground. It was the feet. That's why I saw crumble. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Good morning, Little Leaf.
It's almost midday.
I thought we were gonna get like a "Shut up, we're trying. It's too early for this" or something like that. Oh well. By the way, I haven't followed the movement so far. We definitely have. This came out 4 months ago. We've definitely come a long way from the Minecraft reviews that we normally do, actually, as far as movement of characters go.
True. I'm pretty sure this is Blockbuster.
It very well might be. That is the most common thing to use.
You should punish them even more.
That is assuming it doesn't crash your computer like it did to mine back in the day.
Well, you just gotta get a good computer.
Well, I have one now. I haven't used Blockbuster since Mania's Yandere High School series, the one that got taken down under accusation of racism.
Oh yeah, that whole situation. Oh god.
But yeah, so yeah. Well, I mean, now I've got an Nvidia graphics card, for crying out loud. I definitely would be more likely to be able to run it. That being said, whenever we make Minecraft cinematic stuff together, you like to stick to the stuff that you already know. So I'm not sure whether that would get any use at all from us. But anyway.
Rare.
My bad. Another awesome day ahead. If not just starting a bit late, but still.
Yeah, incidentally.
All right.
Almost midday.
Feedback.
Still morning, so it counts. Oh, okay, I thought he was about to say feedback. Okay, he said be back. Right, fair enough. This person recommends you have Nekoet and Dimitri from MCD. I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, then again, Nekoet's personality is so engraved into me from especially the My Street counterpart that I'm not sure.
An awesome day.
Morning, Sleepy. Hey, I left you a plate of breakfast over on the counter. Oh, and a plate for lunch. Just finished.
Sweet. I should wait.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll say something here as well. You know how I just mentioned in Phoenix Drop Days that the camera could never stay still in that particular series? This one has a combination of them where, we have sometimes we have like the sweeping camera shots, but we actually do have the ability to come into like this angle, which looks like a mild Dutch angle, surprisingly. Normally that's meant to imply discomfort, despite the fact we're like in the home. I'm not sure what that's in aid of. But either way, it's a close-up, but it's a still shot as well. This is somebody who has taken the lessons of cinematography on board and has more of a balanced combination than we've seen. Because we've either seen, the camera can't stay still, or the camera is too still, or, in some cases, the shots are way too far away, the camera is suddenly backing away with every single shot, like My Passion, or some versions of Mr. Kills.
Make the plate more often.
Incidentally, the channel has a tag on Minecraft Live Roleplay, so the fact this is all cinematic so far means that we're either going to transition into first-person perspective, or that was just a tag from the channel from back in the day. I don't know.
I was wondering where you were.
Where else would I be?
I don't know.
That's a very good question, because, yeah. From what little we know about this character so far, yeah, where else would she be?
Didn't you have that job cutting wood for the sawmill?
Like 2 years ago. I couldn't even pick up the axe.
Right. Yeah.
Have these two not seen each other in 2 years? Because that almost seems like, unnatural exposition, unless they, unless this character just returned from somewhere. I don't know. A very Japanese outfit and Fox features, or the term kitsune might make more sense for this kind of story. I think the main character has a Japanese sounding name, but I can't remember what it was now. I think that might also be this might also be a case of group of friends who have these are their personas rather than one self-insert is multiple, because the tags again suggest that there's multiple people with different usernames that seem to be it would be all a combination, unless they're just the names of the characters and I got that wrong. Look at those eyes, they are sparkly. They are indeed sparkly. So yeah, we'll find out what the characters' names are hopefully in a moment.
So, what did you pack for the picnic?
Oh, okay. Fresh red apples.
Oh, I like the and that probably took a lot of coordination, trying to do the panning over here, but then also selecting the item at the same time and then going back. That probably took some timing.
Okay.
Cut vegetables, thanks to my mom.
Okay.
And the same thing again.
And...
And?
3 Phillies!
Can you please just call them
3, there's 2.
sandwiches?
But they're not. See, a sandwich is 2 separate pieces of bread, but my invention, the Philly, is just 1. Less mess, I say.
Oh, I guess like implying that somebody has like, stuffed like things into one piece of bread that hasn't been sliced. Is that the idea? I don't know. Incidentally, the term sandwich being used here implies that the Earl of Sandwich is canon. But then again, I'm not sure. That just, is generally used in situations like this. Who knows?
Uh-huh. Wait, 3?
Oh, yeah. I should
There we go.
warn you, actually. About today, I did kind of invite another friend along.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, yeah, but...
But it turns out it's your secret rival that you have hated for years. I don't know.
That's who you're bringing?
Oh boy.
There we go.
I swear, Jasper, when I get my hands on you, I will knock you into next week if you think I'm spending my day with this clumsy dolt. I should have.
Okay, hold a second. When I get my hands on you, you can just run up to him right now. That feels somewhat clumsy. By the way, I do remember that there was a comment on the other stream that Ghost Kitty said that this character, being angry and blue head reminded her of Caitlyn. And while I can see it to a certain extent, let's see what they do with it. I'm also noticing what seems to be very, very pale features, but only in like the center here, almost like clown makeup in some way, which is interesting.
Known.
Please?
Okay.
I think that's my favorite delivery so far. Just like the please, very simple.
Okay.
People often underestimate the fact that like when people start with voice acting at the time, they sound like very timid and meek all the time. But portraying like in character timidity is a different thing altogether, especially for comedic effect.
Whatever. But you're not off the hook. You hear me, boy?
Yes, ma'am.
I think he moved in almost to. Oh wow, okay. A little bit far away there, but yeah, this is why we have Dutch angles. This isn't a Dutch angle, this is just the character's leaning.
If I may ask... Well, I know I've asked, like, every time, which is a lot, but, why don't you like me again?
I need a few days free to get through it all.
Oh boy, exposition.
Ladies, can we just get hiking? Someone kind of slept
Or I guess we might not find out. Mystery. Okay, I can get behind that.
in and we lost a lot of daylight, you know?
Have you? I mean, if it's almost midday, then the sun really shouldn't even like reach its peak yet. Again, assuming that this world's sun or star works the same way as ours. Yeah, like that. Like, there's not much daylight that's been lost at all, to be honest.
You're telling me you're an hour late because you were waiting for her to wake up.
Let's go! Like you said,
Not with
wasting
that start,
daylight!
but yeah. I do like that it seems that there's a reason, well, or like constantly like adding reasons. Sometimes people don't have like one reason to not dislike somebody. They just have never gelled and like and potential and like things just add up together over time. And the more stuff that happens, the more it corroborates your view of said person. That's an interesting like dynamic that I don't see explored too often. I remember that one person in like one of those like videos people have made recently, been complaining about Harry Potter, for example. Someone said like, oh wow, this would be a good, Snape would have been a good chance to have for Harry to have someone hate him for reasons that work entirely beyond his control rather than just like a birthright thing. It's like, yeah, he could have been, but it didn't have to be Snape specifically. That felt like very targeted almost. Not that I like Snape in general, but just that was more of the wrong way. But I mean, like, that has just been stuck in my head since I watched that video of like, having somebody despise somebody for reasons beyond this within their control. Those like just to do with them and not gelling as people. That's something that That's something that I still want to implement into something, you know, all that time later. There we go, Akali. That's what I was thinking, 'cause I know that Akari is a Japanese name. Akali potentially might be. But yeah, apparently means supreme or divine power according to Google. So there we go. Alright. So that's what I meant. So yeah, this and also the description does say this is a two-part anime-based Minecraft roleplay. So I guess that, you know, going back to Aphma's definition of Minecraft anime, that she used that one time in that one Minecraft Monday video. Yeah, I suppose Minecraft anime. Why not? Oh, and speaking of Minecraft anime, wait to Naruto run for a solid second. Alright then. Anyway, the legend of the Foxaline bee. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a still image when I paused on it. I didn't know they were gonna keep walking like that. Look at Jasper in his goofy stride.
Anime.
Okay, this I feel like in a hypothetical world where this were a gacha, so this visual specifically would look better in gacha.
They're trying to do an anime
just
intro.
in case anyone.
And
yeah, exactly, and gacha facilitates that a lot more because, of course, you know, with especially with 2D features, you can get away with this kind of thing, but you have 3D characters captured, just kicking the air randomly. Okay.
They're doing a little dance. They're like cha cha cha.
Yeah. Okay. So the usernames did not correspond to the character then. So they are in fact not self-instances of multiple people. Okay. So we've got Cat Kittisons, which is honestly a very fun name.
Man, he's trying to cut his head.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Caitlyn! Hey, Caitlyn!
We've already made that comparison. This is Caitlyn in clown makeup.
Oh.
There they are. Okay, so they were black the whole time.
Num num, I love eating chisel bits.
Just like, oh, yeah. I mean... I do like the KW intro thing, where she says, "Ovek, my Swampert, historical ghost."
Oh, she's waving at us. She can see us. They can see us.
Yeah.
They can see us. They can see past the fourth wall.
Okay, there's the Naruto running. We had it for a split
We love
second.
Naruto running.
Yeah.
Oh, abuse?
Well, it's an anime, so...
Of course.
Play that for laughs.
Violence is funny.
And then we get the logo again. I would have maybe saved the logo, but I guess without the... Well, I guess ultimately I would have removed the repeated actions altogether. But yeah, like I feel like maybe like logo being twice might not work as well. This would be the time where I'd be like, oh yeah, created by Ovek, for example. This feels how look familiar. One of the people who wrote the design is Candy Queen 181. And Ovek has been in Mythos and Skyline Rem, both series which I've watched. Oh, okay, so maybe Ovek Mythos refers to Ovek, or from the series Mythos, rather than Ovek having their own Mythos, potentially.
Yes.
I'm learning a bit more. I haven't checked out the rest of the channel at all yet. It's just been the recommendation, so I might do that after this video finishes. And apparently made a Minecraft Doki Doki series. Oh my. Oh dear, oh dear. That's gonna be fun to look through. We went from the pan up to the sky for the intro, and then we're panning down again. All right.
How much further do we have to go? My feet are killing me.
Okay, so this is one of the newer Minecraft styles that I'm not too big of a fan about, by the way. So, well, there's two things going on here. For starters, I don't like this new style of eyes that I've seen Lady Mania use these eyes. Those are like the main ones I saw, but I'm not a fan of like this new style of HD eyes with the eyebrows and stuff. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm more of a fan of like the classic look that AFMAO popularized. I don't know. It just feels weird, and they're also a bit smaller on the head than normal Minecraft eyes, which makes the head look a lot larger, or like kind of exposes how large the head is.
Might also be. Yeah, I think they might also. They look like they're slightly further down than normal. That might be wrong, but they.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really not much of a fan of it. And also, I mean, don't like.
That's why the clown makeup is there, because it is just around the eyes. That might be part of the eyes themselves being like a slightly different skin texture, and that wasn't accounted for. Maybe the clown makeup was not deliberate after all.
And I'm also not a fan of this new HD front hair they're trying to do with people like actually drawing on the front hair instead of having it be pixels, because the back of the hair is still pixels. Keep in mind, the back of the hair and like the hair on the shirt is still pixels, yet the front of the hair is properly drawn. I feel like you should either commit to the fully drawn hair, which again I'm not too much of a fan of, but if you were to do that, you could fully commit to everywhere being fully drawn and textured with drawings, or have the front be pixels. Personally, that's what I think should have been done.
All right.
For like 15 minutes.
When you've got to listen to Blabbermouth 1 and 2, it feels longer.
What'd I do?
But your issue is with your feet, not necessarily the blabbermouth thing. But okay. Also, I like how this character complained about Akali waking up late, but yet also seems too lazy to walk for more than 15 minutes in one go.
What's
And
not to love out here?
Reveals a general issue with the thing. So remember when he said the line, "What did I do?" His eyebrows were normal. His eyebrows should have been sad or like mildly irritated, maybe looking, but his eyebrows didn't move. Which again comes with the problem of having the eyebrows actually being shown on the Minecraft skin. It's like, oh, now you gotta account for this a lot more.
Chirping, wind blowing gently through the grass, right?
Come on, Mar. Sometimes a bit of discomfort can be worth the experience.
You're just repeating something that little Miss Idiot told you.
I have a name.
Dang, bullying your friend.
Okay.
She's just like me for real. Reference.
Well, yeah, look, yeah, no, but yeah, these we've already established that I guess Ma here dislikes Akali and has done so for a significant amount of time, it seems.
Why would you hang out with her then, or travel with her?
Because Jasper invited her. Well, Jasper invited both of them without telling the other one that they were there.
That's not smart, but okay.
Also, yes, Lily's been in projects, but like I said, it's claiming that now. We saw the name in the credits earlier, but yes. So again, Mythos and Skyline Rem. So yes, it's what a coincidence that people who have been in Mythos and Skyline Rem happen to be in this project from somebody who was also in Mythos and Skyline Rem. It's almost like they work together.
Oh my god, Jacob! Did you know I'm in The Mutant Girl? You know, we work together. And I'm in The Mutant Girl. Wow. No way.
Is that why I'm in Fallen Angels?
Oh my god, what?
And running with you? Yeah.
It's like, dang.
What's it down here?
God, I hate how the blue-haired girl is so much like a mean version of Caitlyn. A mean Caitlyn. But Caitlin's not even mean, but she's actually like this Caitlyn if she was actually mean.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about Caitlyn. Is that yeah, she can come across as mean, but the thing is that she only really acts in like a certain way to people that are close friends with her,
or have justifiably deserved it, like Travis with him in season 1.
Yeah,
when it's justifiable.
There's probably something people miss about Caitlyn's character, to be perfectly honest.
All right, who wants what? Anyone want one of the Phillies?
I want to go home.
Phillies?
Could I have an apple?
Like horses?
Yes, that's his new invention. Instead of a sandwich, he just filled up like one loaf of bread with things. Less of a mess, apparently.
Oh, I feel like that'd be more of a mess though, because like when I had a sandwich earlier, but like if you fill it up, then it's gonna be uneven, and you gotta hold it in a way, and you know, you can't hold it on both sides. You can only hold it on one
The
side.
idea is that the bread itself would hold it together.
If there's only one piece of bread, it's annoying.
Well, unless you puncture a hole in both sides of the bread, but I imagine that the other side is closed. Well, I guess it depends. I guess it depends on like where you slice it. Now I think about it, but yeah, if you don't puncture the second side, then in theory it shouldn't escape through the back end or through the sides actually, and therefore the only place it can go is the front, which is going into your mouth anyway.
Cool.
Sure. Hey!
Ow! Thank you.
It sank to the ground. It's like,
I guess I could go for some of the veggies.
No, I want those.
There's enough to share.
Uh-uh.
Right, maybe I'll just have an apple.
What if I want one too?
then why didn't you throw one at
Never mind.
Akali then? Take it first.
Well, I brought like 5, so... Let's see. I had one on the way here. Akali.
By the way, this is Minecraft physics essentially, as far as like, you know, the abilities that Steve has to carry things, and Alex.
Just got one.
Hi.
So I've
Hi.
got 3 left in here.
Yes, that's how we do math.
Yeah,
That's how we math.
Yeah. If Jasper started with 5 apples and he gave 1 to Akali and 1 to Mar, how many apples does Jasper have left?
But Jasper also ate one apple
What?
earlier. I don't.
At least
I
still
like
have my
the
true
blue
love.
hair girl's design. Besides the hair issue, but that's just the issue with the style of skin for me. I do kind of like her design, but God, she's like the worst character in this so far. She's like the worst. Oh.
I'm curious as to know why she dislikes Akali, aside from what we've seen of their interactions thus far, where they just don't gel as people. I'm sure we're gonna get more detail about that later.
Of my dearest invention.
If it's a filly, I'm going home.
No, definitely not. Hey, I'm still missing an apple.
I mean, he did already offer the fillies, but yeah.
Oh, right.
Ow! Again?
Why are you throwing?
Yeah, now she's taking it a bit too far. At first, it kind of seemed like she was just somebody who just disliked the character and was therefore going to be slightly sarcastic or insulting to as a result of past transgressions. But now she's the one committing said transgressions. It kind of takes away from that idea.
Do you want this one back?
God, and like the red-haired girl has not did anything to blue hair girl so far. She just did
Apart from
nothing to
oversleep
her.
for the time being, yeah.
She did nothing.
Yeah, I'm thinking that because they have character history, then we're gonna, you know. then
Yeah,
we
but
might
like, dang,
find out something.
you have to throw an apple that you stole from your friend at her twice.
This is almost like the reverse of. It's almost like the reverse of Shadow Duels, where people seem to you know, hate on Silas just by the fact that he was a new person introduced, and that Sayaka didn't know him beforehand. These two
He's
actually have
evil.
history, therefore might have justification for it,
Evil.
but we don't know that yet.
Evil. I'm gonna keep saying he's evil until KW decides to inevitably make him evil.
To demonstrate it, to actually prove it to us, yeah, exactly.
He's evil. Evil.
Good strategy. I can choose their own colors. Akali is red, Jasper's green, and Mari is blue. I always like their own group members have their own color scheme when it's done right. Well, you know what? I'm going to add to that slightly. So the Mari here actually, well, Jasper apparently called her Ma as a nickname. Fun fact: Mar is actually the word for the sea in Spanish. So her having the blue color scheme, you know, makes a lot more sense when you think about it that way.
Oh, she's just like Blueberry.
If only that branch was a little lower.
Oh, how'd you? Oh, you got super high up there.
Okay, here's the thing. So, when he says if only that branch, here's where, you know, a little bit of their English grammar thing comes in. So, this and
Those
that,
branch.
the way that this
This
and that, the way that
branch.
they're used is that it's all to do with distance. So you could say, for example, you know, I am sat right now in this chair because it's close to me, but I could be sat in that chair. That's the difference. And yes, they obviously, you know, it's relative. People like apply them opinion based, but when you're right in front of like a branch, it should be this branch, unless he's referring to a branch that's that's higher up than he is currently. in which case he might continue scaling. But yeah. Did I mention already? I love the way that the characters like actually have like the increased movement, like the way that Akari is just like lounging. Akari is like lounging out. This it says a lot.
Are you guys ready to head back home? I could have been reading a really nice book today, and
Then bring it with you next time. There's nothing stopped you from doing so.
instead,
Why'd you not bring the book along, silly?
Thank you. There we go.
Your Oracle power is
Akari.
activated.
You know, so, exactly. Yeah, someone has sense. Yeah.
Hey! I got it! This
What'd you
tree
get?
is mine!
Oh.
I don't know why, but for that, for some reason he sounded a bit like Brock in Pokemon Bridged. Hey guys, I got it.
Oh, isn't it crazy, Misty?
And the only reason he's up in the tree is because Misty called him lazy and tried to go to retrieve like an
It's
item.
like, oh, isn't that lazy, Brock? It's like, I'm not lazy. I'm in a tree. Look. It's like,
look,
oh,
Misty, I'm in the tree, getting your things back. As long as this sturdy branch doesn't give way. Ah! There you go.
oh, isn't that just like lazy Brock to be not good at climbing trees because he's so lazy to practice climbing trees?
All right, Brock, get off the floor. I can't. My back is broken.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
so. Oh, there we go again. Lazy Brock.
Let's get out of here.
God, I want to have that be a skit in some series where we do something in that vein.
Well, I mean, we are working on a Chimation comedy, so we could do something like that.
I mean,
Honestly,
that would make sense.
we did say that we were going to voice most of the main characters in that one, so yeah, I could definitely use my abridged Brock impression as for one of the characters.
Yes.
why would I bring a book into the woods, you dimwit?
Well, look at
I don't know. I
To entertain
mean,
yourself.
don't you have like a bag or something with you? You can put it in the bag. I don't know. What's wrong with bringing a book
That
in
is
the
true.
woods?
I mean, clearly Jasper has a Minecraft inventory, so I assume that Mari has as well.
What's wrong with bringing a book into the woods? How is that weird? That's not even a dumb question.
Those jelly-filled donuts. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god.
actually be really relaxing to do something you like in a place where no one else can bother you.
Blah 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 blah.
See,
Except for the
she's
fact that
being
obviously
so
Mari should have said, "Well, you're here, so you're clearly bothering me." That would have been the response I would have gone for here, rather than bah, bah, bah.
Maybe you're right. We should start heading back before it gets late.
And then you're gonna be
See,
attacked.
now you're losing light.
Don't have to tell me twice. Last one home is Ron.
By the way, I like this plan that they had. By the way, they decided, okay, let's go ahead and
Let's
walk
go
into the
chill
woods.
in the
We're
woods
losing-
for hours.
We're losing
and do
daylight.
nothing.
You know, do we have to walk much longer? It's been 15 minutes. No, we're not there yet. Where is there? Here is there. Where they had they had a little bit of lunch, even though like most of it was denied. And then I guess Jasper tried to climb a branch in order to, I guess, retrieve something that we never.
On a tree, he wants to be king of the world. I guess on the tree. I guess.
Yeah, this was their outing for the day, and it was most likely all in aid of them getting attacked by the monsters or something.
Oh, it was most certainly in that aid.
Jasper, you ready to get going?
Yeah, in a sec. I think I can get a little higher.
No, you're gonna fall and get hurt.
Oh, I guess you just climb in the tree casually.
Mari!
Let her die. Let her die.
Is she okay?
Let her die.
Mari!
Let her die, let her die, let her shrivel up and guys, who's with me?
Oh god, listen, she's been nothing. Look, from an audience perspective, granted we don't know anything about like any past of these characters or anything like that. From an audience perspective, one of them just looks like they're just being rude to the other for no reason.
Again, this is episode 1, so I would hope that this.
Yeah,
would,
but you have to look from the audience perspective. the
I am,
audience
as well.
only sees her being mean. So there's no, we
I'm
don't.
I'm watching this for the first time. As an audience member myself in this case, and knowing that episode 2 is out.
We see.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of makes it hard to justify. I don't know. Maybe it'll be justified later, but like right now, her actions are very unjustified.
Yeah. The important question is who's the older sibling. I'm gonna say that Mari's the older sibling in this dynamic because she's the one who seems to be like the most.
Wait, they're related?
Sarcastic and snide, and yet no. Look at the comments. They're bicker like siblings. The important question is who's the older.
Oh, I was gonna be like they're related. They don't look related.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a guarantee in a world where people have blue and red hair casually.
Okay, yeah, but like, it's still good. It's a still good indicator.
So, but I guess you missed the part where they were introduced together, where they clearly don't spend that much time in close proximity to each other. So, as presumably they're even if they were siblings, they don't live together anymore. Again, hypothetically, but they're not. So, but yeah, Mari's the more snide one, and Kai's the more like energetic and optimistic one, which is usually a younger sibling trait in most instances.
But I don't see a reason to hate hate the red girl. I forget her name. Mari?
Well, yeah. So the question that Akali actually asked this question before. She said, "Why don't you like me again?" And then Mari said, that it would take me 3 years to get through the list, which implies that this list has been accumulating for a long time, and therefore she doesn't even want to indulge in that for the time being. It's like too unstructured. It feels like I said before, like some people like have so many reasons collectively to like not dislike a person that they just don't gel together, that the more things that happen between them, the more that reinforces that negative perspective of said person, and it just fuels that, and so on and so forth. There's a chance you might even remember, to be honest.
Do I sound alright?
Why you?
Admittedly, I might have said the same thing in the same situation.
Oh,
Guys, it's just this little squirrel.
I mean, he has red demon eyes, but it's fine.
Guys, don't worry. It's just a demonic-looking squirrel with evil intent in his eyes and covered in blood. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but it's a haunted squirrel.
Yeah, and? What's up, little guy?
And it's a haunted squirrel. Think about that sentence.
I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with a haunted squirrel. I think it'll be fine. I like ghosts. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't met a ghost. I assume they're fine.
Give me acorns.
Oh, the demon squirrel. God. You know what, Jacob? Idea for a series? Make our bridge version of the series. You and me team up to make a bridge series.
I mean,
that'd be kind of funny.
We could.
We should do that. It'd be funny.
All right. Yeah. Well, why not? After we do a bit more on the script, we're already working on.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. My shipping says are picking up potential rivalry between Mari and Jasper. Though if it's we thought Mari might be in danger. What, like a regular person concerned for a friend? I don't know. Honestly, you may be right. However, also, if you think about in terms of shipping senses, as much as I hate to say it, enemies to lovers, Mari and Akali might actually have a thing.
Oh, I mean, hey, you know what? I chip it. They're terrible.
Hate Mari, though. Why would you ship it?
I do hate them, but I also like shipping. I'm stupid. I don't like Mari. No, I do like. No, it's Mari. I like the red-haired one. I don't like the blue-haired one.
Yeah, the red-haired one is Akali. The blue one is Mari. Mari.
Marley. We got VHS.
We're Marley and Marley. Whoa!
Oh God.
Are you lost?
Get it off!
Wow, yeah, who saw that coming?
I have an idea. Back! I demand you!
Cut to Akali with a bruise on her head.
That's right, you foul creature! Beat it! You don't mess with my friends! Ha!
You have a stick, sir. You have
Well,
a
I mean-
stick. I don't know if that's very threatening.
I'm
Don't hit
I'm
me
not
with the
sure.
blood stick.
I'm actually not sure if the average squirrel will tell the difference of threat levels between your average sword and a regular stick. I'm not sure.
That was pretty cool, right?
I don't know. It's a nightmare.
It's still
squirrel.
there. Don't drop the ball now. Keep it going. Don't stop.
It
Stop,
hasn't.
Jasper.
It
You're doing
hasn't.
well.
For a real silver knight. Good job, though,
Oh, it's gone.
I guess.
I guess they didn't film
Okay,
the shot with
that
Squirrel leaving.
feels like a mild shipping line. That was like a mild shipping moment, actually. That I can start.
Oh no, Jacob. Love
What?
triangle. No. I'm assuming the love triangle is between
Akali
him.
seems right now completely uninvolved with said triangle, but who knows? Maybe
Oh no, I don't want a love triangle. No.
Well, I don't want enemies to love us either. I don't know what.
I don't know. I
Sometimes
prefer
just dice
like I don't like love triangles in a lot of stories.
I'm not particularly fond of either of them, but which one do I dislike more than
I
the
don't know.
other?
I
That's a
don't
good
mind
question.
enemies. I don't think enemies lovers is bad depending on the execution. Most of the time, love triangles are horribly executed or horribly one-sided. You know, it's like it's a love triangle, but clearly we're focusing on one side of the triangle more than the other.
I mean, most of enemies to lovers are also horribly executed. You know, I loathe you first.
God, I remember.
it.
God, I watched like a Sweet Life of Zack and Cody clip on TikTok the other day, where these two were arguing. Like this one guy didn't care about the environment, like he was arguing with like Maddie, who cared about the environment, and like they're insulting each other. And it's like, do you want to kiss me as much as I want to kiss you? Yes. Mwah! It's like, oh my god. It's like, why? This is where we win. It's like, oh. It's like, oh god, of course.
Like as a comedic moment, that's not as bad, but as a shipping moment, good lord.
Yeah.
It was nothing for a guy like me.
That
I hope the squirrel eats
didn't
your
mean
balls.
continue.
Sorry, I should have done more.
Oh my god, our bridged moment.
What should have done more? It's still there. It was squaring up against you. The squirrel has not fled yet. We have not seen the squirrel leave. As far as we know, it is still. It's still.
I think the idea was the squirrel left, even though there wasn't sound effects or seeing the squirrel there. Although funny abridged moment idea, he's like, it's nothing compared to me. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, the squirrel's still here, and then we just hear sounds, and then we just cut to a status shot of him on the top part, and we just hear him screaming, ah, it's got me, it's biting my balls, or something. I don't know.
Oh no, either that or like like the
It's got my toes.
"Feed me acorns" thing. It's like the "Feed me acorns" voice, but while this conversation is going on, it's like, well, you could all learn a thing or two from me. Classic defender. I'm still here. Am I just not in the sea anymore, or like? Do you need
It's
me?
like,
never
I guess I'll
left.
go. Bye.
Again, acorns, please. Okay, never mind.
Ah.
No worries,
Oh,
Will the squirrel please clear the set? Okay, yeah. Okay, back to the slap.
Can you stop?
that was more of a punch.
Let-
That was more of a punch, though. That wasn't
Well,
a
the way
slap.
that his face reacted and like contorted that way, it seemed like it was like towards the cheek,
I mean, I guess.
and the sound itself was more of like a, yeah. I mean,
But
I don't know,
it
maybe
did kind of visually look like a punch.
because Minecraft characters don't have fingers or open palms. But yes,
Let's just hope he doesn't come back with friends.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Then let's make sure we're home before he does.
Oh my
Come
god, this
on.
is me playing Dead by Daylight. Like, my friends will be like, oh, things are going so well. And I'm like, guys, shut up. Guys, don't say that. It's like, oh, the killer hasn't even found us yet. No, don't say that out loud. It's gonna jinx us. I get terrified. I'm like, oh god, this is not gonna go well now. Oh my god, wait,
My mom tells
we
me-
could actually have them be enemies to lovers. We could actually have that be an auditory
I mean,
joke.
okay,
It's
but-
like throws apple at her. I love you. It's like, why do you have to be so aggressive? Because I love you. It's like, okay.
actually, that was a line in TFS's Abridgimon
Oh.
the movie.
That my dad is some famous knight. the type that you hear about in fairy tales.
And yeah, please do.
Why are you
tell us
talking
about
to
those tales
yourself?
in the most unnatural way you.
Who are
possibly
you
can.
talking to? The air? Hello, air.
But
Oh, hi, Air. I should be nice to her. After all, she's my future wife.
I don't know. She likes to say I'm special, the daughter of a great knight. But I know she's just trying to make me feel better about the fact
What has this got to do with anything we just saw?
he's gone.
Why are you just talking to yourself? Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Well, now we're done with that boring scene. Time for my backstory. Like, okay, it could be tied to the fact that she panicked and was not able to, save herself, and feels like it should have been her based on her heritage rather than Jasper, who presumably does.
Well, then the dialogue should make that more clear. The dialogue should be more clear in that regard.
Correct. Yes, and
although a British idea for this scene, we just have her talking about random nonsense that makes attention to herself.
Of course, the first time that I walked in the rain, I didn't realize I was going to get wet. All of my clothes stuck to me, and it was very cold. My hair also fell on top of my face. I did not have it tied back at the time. And I don't even mention my tail. Good lord, my tail. Let me tell you all about that.
Oh my god, that'd be great. God, I really want to make this a bridge now. It would be so funny.
Okay, yeah, all right. We'll push that up. We'll push that up the list of things. It should be relatively easy.
Yeah.
At least this episode. Anyway, hold on. Let me just. When do I leave? I guess I'll leave now. That's too early. Get back in the scene, squirrel.
And he's gone.
Still, a small part of me wants to believe that he's some legendary hero. If he was.
But you just said he's a daughter of light, like the one people think of as legends. Why? Like he is literally a legendary hero. I mean, yes, okay, legends are based on like have elements of like untruth to them. But also, or in this case, they are cautionary tales, as was indicated before. But beyond that. Also, okay, I said before that the Dutch angles in this were kind of strange in the house because Dutch angles are usually used for discomfort. But we can see, having the characters presume safe haven be the place of discomfort. I didn't get at the time. Now I can sort of see with this Dutch angle here that that maybe because she feels inadequate in this setting or like she is meant for more, that actually that restriction is causing that discomfort for her, and that's why we have the awkwardness of this location. Maybe.
Though, wouldn't he have come by to visit? Why did
I need to use more Dutch angles and stuff, actually.
he ever leave in the first place? Shouldn't he be protecting us? It's like.
Man, you should have taken that with you today. That would have been.
Oh wow, this is a
Every
real
other-
sharp knife. Oh man, I love this knife.
Well, okay, compared to the stick.
Week, we all have to deal with some haunted this or some haunt that. And yet, he's off wherever he is.
Probably dealing with.
Why is she just talking about her daddy issues? Alone
The
by
dad
herself?
has not been a character until this scene.
Like, girl, what is going on about your daddy issues to yourself out loud? It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Also, apparently saying that they have to do with haunted and haunted that. Maybe that also is why they were so casual with the haunted squirrel earlier. It's like, okay, you know what? I'll give that to Caesar. What is Caesar's? I'll give you that scene, or that line, I guess. So once upon a time, there was a great knight still beside Akali, so I don't hang out with her. She's crazy. Dang it, I'm talking to myself. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Since Mario won't listen to her stories, that's why Akali self-monologues.
Oh my
Make
god.
it an in-character trait. There we go. Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh my god, yes.
I wish he was here.
I don't think he'd ever come back to the little town.
Oh my
so
god,
this
the
was-
mom
this was,
walks
like,
in.
out loud?
The mom
This was
walks
all out loud?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
It's all out loud, yeah. She's moving her head. It's all out loud.
I thought this was like meant to be like in her head because she was like,
No.
talking to herself. No.
Oh my
Okay.
god. The mom walks in. Honey, are you self-monologuing again? It's like, shut up, Mom. Let me monologue in peace.
No one listens to me. This is all I have.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
although maybe the main character talking to themselves might be a leftover remnant of potentially first person origins of of these writers as role players of Ovek specifically, I guess, because I'm pretty sure they were in charge of the
Maybe,
script.
but I don't know. If they made it a monologue in her head, it wouldn't be as bad. But since she's monologuing out loud, it's real bad.
It would still be pretty bad, but yeah.
It does not help to see it. It's like, oh God, why are you monologuing to yourself?
Yeah. By the way, I've got this comment. A real silver knight. If ever knight is shining on, when people say specifically silver. Well, I mean, some people like to specify Chris Sterling silver, or they like to order the best armor in the entire shop and complain about the high price tag.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even get armor. I used my money to help Hera in that.
Well, yeah, no, I was referring
I know
to
you're talking
Barb
to BB.
/ BB. Yeah, in that instance.
Oh
like,
man. Well, Barbara could always pay in another way.
That idea was roundly rejected by Gruff himself, so no, she could not.
Oh, but Gruff, look at me. Are you sure you don't want that, Gruff?
Yes, Gruff is sure. Now pay tab.
Oh, but Gruff, I don't have any money. How else can I pay you?
Gruff will open tab, like Gruff said in actual episode.
I don't need a tab. I need something else. Wink, wink.
Yes, psychiatric help.
What do you mean, Gruff? You're so big and tall. Don't you want me to pay right now in another way?
Gruff fails to see the relevance based on his size.
Oh, Gruff. Your teeth are real sharp.
All
Just
the better
like-
to eat food with. Gruff doesn't know where to go with this sentence.
Oh man, you could just eat me up now, couldn't you?
In theory, Gruff could, but Gruff is not hungry. Also,
Gruff.
Gruff does not eat elves.
Gruff, can't let me pay you right now.
How much to make that scene even worse than it already was?
I don't know.
It was awkward enough in the actual episode, and now we've taken it to this extreme. Oh,
Because
my
I can
goodness.
make everything so much worse. My brain could go really bad with it.
That's gonna have to get clipped for Ghosty or something.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But you could always go out to see him. It never was easy for him to leave us. To leave.
Where's the dad live?
Yeah, if he
Is he dead?
if he had
Is
to
he
leave
dead?
for some reason, does it? If
Is
he
he
had to
dead?
leave, doesn't that imply that he needs to have a separation of some kind from them?
Or
Like,
he's
he
far
needs to stay
away. I
separate?
imagine he's not like a town over. I imagine he's like several cities over at max.
Yeah, or maybe because of his night duties, he has he has to be near headquarters or something, or has to constantly travel around, which will make it more difficult to locate him and therefore be around him. But
You mean it?
Of course, son. You're old enough. I imagine the itch to leave home has been with you for a while now,
Oh,
right?
she's going on her
Mhm.
Pokemon journey.
kind of.
Then this will be good for you. When I was your age, I traveled for 3 months with your grandfather, so I could start
Yeah,
going
and
to
I
school in a
became
bigger
a
city.
queen and a legend, or my ancestor became a queen and a legend. Either way.
or the dad's ancestor depends. But also it's implying that the mother's going to go on the adventure, which I'm not against.
Oh my God, active mom character in an adventure series. Oh wait. Oh my God, that's something on my checklist I need to do. Like have an active mom.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of have
full
that. I
names
don't have a.
kind of,
I don't. Yeah, I actually kind of did do that. But like maybe a traveling series actually have the mom be relevant and the character be. I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Traveling adventure series, the mom being around.
Yeah, next D&D campaign we do is gonna be like like essentially like a family road trip that turns into a quest.
Oh my god, actually that would be really clever. That would be a real clever.
That'd be really fun. Like we travel by horse-drawn carriage. We have like one child saying, "Are we there yet?" Have the whole the whole roster essentially.
I call dibs on playing the mom.
Okay.
I don't know why I want to play the mom. I just do. Hey, sweetie, don't eat your food that fast. You're gonna choke. God, I get to. I've never played a female character in D&D. I kind of want to play one now.
Well,
Hello.
you told me that I should play a female character in D&D because I hadn't done so for something. Before Orchid in Mission Culta.
Yeah, that.
And now I have one for the potential one shot we're going to do, or we've been trying to organize, but haven't really been able to do so. Yeah, I have a second one, Ivy the Kenku.
Oh, nice.
And hey, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. I don't mean to force anything.
No.
I mean, you are just throwing suggestions out.
I want to. You always say that everyone knows Dad, right?
If there was a problem in your town, he was there.
That's gonna be me.
That's my girl.
I'm going. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
Wait, you're leaving that night? You're leaving that night? Okay.
No. Hold on. I was about to say I would be a Jedi like my father before me, but then I remember the actual quote is Jedi Knight like my father before me. So she is going to be a knight like her father before her. All right then.
Oh yeah, she's leaving that night. Okay.
Yeah,
Girl, do you have a bag or something?
Is she not going to say like goodbye to? She's not going to say goodbye to her friends, like.
And also, what? Also,
no. Imagine just it's like a tearful goodbye with Jasper, with like a nice sentimental moment. Then she like goes to Mari's house, like Mari, I'm leaving. Yay! Slam.
But no, also, why aren't you waiting until morning to leave? You know, weird nightmare creatures are attacking you on occasion. So why are you waiting?
It kind of looks like it. Look at the sky behind it. Almost looks like dawn is about to break right now.
Pretty sure it's nighttime. Pretty sure it's middle of the night with the scene. If it's middle of the night, do not.
I mean, either dawn's gonna break or the village's on fire now.
Ugh, it's whatever. But like I've said every single time, can you please?
Did these two live together?
I think they're just chilling together at one of their houses.
Stop dragging her.
In the middle of the night?
I don't know. Some people like to hang out in the middle of the night. Okay, it's fine. It's normal.
Oh wait, I think we're about to find the answer.
Why you don't like her?
Here we go.
I don't know. She's just annoying.
Mari, everything annoys you.
What did you just say?
Jasper?
That annoys you. Point proven. Everything annoys you. Oh my god, they're talking. Wait, imagine she's talking trash about her, and then we cut to the clip where she pops around the corner. She's like, "Hey!" It's like, "Oh god."
I was thinking that she like is about to arrive at the house and about to appear, but then she realizes that she's being talked about, so she like waits. Accidental eavesdropping trope. That one I don't mind so much.
Hey, Mari.
Hey,
Colleen.
Caitlin. You're not good enough.
What do you
to be
want?
Caitlin.
I just wanted
Dang.
to talk about something with Jasper.
If you can say it to him, you could say it to me.
What? I'm not trying to keep a secret from you, but you don't like to be around me. Therefore,
Yeah. So are you saying you actively want me to talk to you? Well, I mean, if you insist.
I don't know. Like you're like she's not talking. She's not like you. She's not gonna talk trash about you to him randomly like that. Like.
This is definitely rife for a bridging.
The
more we go through this, the more that I realize, yeah, 100%.
We love
Kind of a big ask.
Just spit it out.
Want to go on a super awesome quest to go find my super cool long-lost father in Atrium?
Yes.
What? Oh, you want to come?
It's like I tried with my grandfather. No, that's okay, Mum. I don't need you. I've got two friends that will go with me.
I got two friends, quote unquote. One of them isn't really a friend.
I've got 1.5 friends.
The other kind of hates me, but it's fine.
And they were roommates. So I think Carly's words confirmed this is Jasper's place. Yeah. But if it is Jasper's place, then yeah, again, why would Mari be here unless they were in fact roommates?
I mean, yes, milady. I'm honored you would ask of me
Oh hey, he didn't. Oh hey, he didn't get slapped.
such an important task. Why?
What? You can't just tag along on some random girl's quest on a whim, you dummy!
Why not?
I mean, it's not really a random girl, but sure.
Because he has a family and friends here. Do you have any idea how far away Atrium is?
I mean, when my mom was telling me about it, she said it was like a month's worth of walking, but...
She said you'd travel for 3 months, which I guess implies 1.5 months there and back again, assuming she didn't stop anywhere. But
I don't really know exactly how far away it is.
No,
Very far away!
It's
I was about to
fine.
be like, you don't
Chloe and
know
I
you're
both-
going on a journey and you don't know where you're going. This is a concern.
no, she knows where she's going, but not how long it will take to get there.
Well, yeah, but like, you should know because you need to pack supplies. Like, if you're gonna disappear for like a month and a half, you need to pack enough money for that like month and a half, or like 2 months, or
it's
3
like,
months, or a
yes,
year.
no, it's fine. We can live off the land. I know where to find some decent food. No, please, my acorns.
Oh my god.
Like nature?
What about me?
Wait, you want to come with?
Yeah, I was I feel like, oh, you kind of walked into that
Yeah.
one.
Oh wait a minute. That reminds me. Speak of the joke of these two being together. Actually, it's kind of like Diogenes, please, you can't go. You'll hurt the movement if you do. The movement
It's
will be
if
so-
you
we're
die.
left all
You'll hurt the
alone
movement
without
if
you
you
and with no
die.
purpose. Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
can't. Yeah. You can't go permanently. AKA die.
No, I don't. Whatever, you losers can go do your quest.
Okay, so she does have a house.
Should I apologize, or...
I mean,
I-
you didn't really do anything.
I
You
don't
didn't.
know.
What did you do? You invited your friend, and you invited your frenemy.
Yeah.
Maybe she.
Like you
Yeah,
did
exactly.
literally nothing. You did
Exactly.
literally nothing.
This might be the chance to be along with your friend and me. Do do din, do do din, do do din, do do din.
She's right.
The way Thatcher's because I'm assuming Jasper's a current guard for the village, which was made a flirt like Travis, which happened with Mario, the king of this world. Well, I'm hoping he's not the current guard on the grounds that if he goes on a quest, the village is unprotected. If that is the case, yeah. I feel like he fancies himself a protector and a guard, but given that his main weapon is a stick he found on the ground, I'm guessing that he's either a guard in training or a guard who has not started his training and therefore is not a guard at all.
What?
This could be dangerous. I can't just leave everyone here. But, good luck.
Aw, that's alright. I'll bring
I mean, he did, yeah. Well, I guess Mari kind of saw through to him because he was immediately like on board beforehand.
you guys something cool back from Atrium, okay?
Sounds good. Night, Akali.
Night!
Oh, so
That's the
he's
first
not
time we've
joining,
had
but
the
your
captain
enemy. No, wait, your enemy isn't joining. I was about to be like, wait, your
No.
enemy are gonna go.
Neither of them are joining right now unless something somehow makes them change their
Oh,
mind.
something's probably gonna happen in the
It is
episode
said
makes
that
them
no hero
realize-
is willing.
Oh, never mind.
Rather, they are forced by circumstances larger than themselves.
What circumstances? You're just like, I want to go on a journey. What circumstances? It's not like the world's in danger right now. You're just like, I want to go on a journey. Just girly thing. I don't. Circumstances larger than yourself.
It's said by people that heroes are always unwilling. By people who've never read stories before.
Like she wasn't. I mean, I guess the others are unwilling, but like she is I don't know. And it's like there's not a call to action. It's not like there was a dire.
No, the call to action was a random monologue
Suggestion.
that she started to talk about her dad from.
Yeah, and
It's
then
almost
she
like,
got a
it's almost like
random
Ovek
mom.
got to this point in the script and was like, okay, we're done with this quest scene. How do I get the characters to leave the village? I know! You gotta be more discreet than that. If you come with me, we might become more than just friend and me. Do dun din, do dun din, do dun din.
Oh my god.
And the truest of hearts withstand the task. Whether our intrepid hero-to-be will be up to the task is a question yet to be answered.
What task?
To go see your dad.
Is
To
that
go
the task?
see your dad. You know, anyone who, if someone has divorced parents, going to see the elder parent is a quest, is a task that they must take up to go on this powerful quest that they're called to do. Ah.
Now come on now, embark with me for my joint custody. Dun dun din, dun dun din, dun dun din.
Oh my god. This is giving I'm hashtag so deep when you're not that deep. You're as shallow as a kiddie pool.
I'm 14 and this is deep. Okay.
That, time can only tell.
It certainly can. And, like, yeah, we know that like the whole Foxaline Queen thing is supposed to come into effect somehow.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's why she has a destiny. But the way that that scene was presented does not seem like that's the quest that was being talked about.
I'm so beautiful.
She's talking about how beautiful she is.
I'm so beautiful.
I'm so beautiful.
And it shines like glue. I give
There's the
my
kind of queen thing. Like, oh, we do have the quest. But by the way, you know, Minecraft fonts. You know, getting to acknowledge that. Like, I like how this feels like, you know, the evolved form of Minecraft of roleplays or MCTV, but it still feels distinctly Minecraft in its nature, more so than some of like the older Minecraft series do, where they try almost to break away from the medium in question rather than, you know, indulge in it in the first place. Yeah. Well, you're meant to say you have my sword. I'm not giving you a sword. Not literally. Also, you're the one with the knife, right? You have the sword. You give me your sword. No, I'm not giving you my sword.
God.
sleep without you. No more nicotine.
Sounds. Thank goodness.
in my hand.
I appreciate that.
I'm pretty without.
Outro theme by Vicky Vox. Does that mean this is a custom theme song?
Oh no.
Little bit of,
We're making a
custom
claim for
play.
this part.
Ah. Well, I mean, yeah, well, no, but we claim the spot with Minecraft Adventures, you know. When the world you know comes burning down, you best leave right away. When you're forced to find another town, you travel night and day. Cause you're on a quest, gotta do your best, using all your brains and your power. Carry items, carry love in the form of your friends or a daily flower. There's a flower right there.
Hey.
I do love that one. I first one of my favorite songs that I've done in a while, actually. Even though it was a while ago.
Without you.
She's sitting next to her and the person who doesn't like her. So awkward.
Again, I imagine they grow together a bit more as the series progresses. Although, interesting enough, this was described as a two-parter. I know episode 2 is out, but it doesn't feel like a two-parter. Because, I mean, we set up a bunch of things that seem to need a little bit more time to pay off. If anything, if we're going by the hero's journey, then we are barely at the call to action portion, which is usually like step like 2 or 3, depending on which chart you're using. So it really doesn't, you know, it doesn't say that much as far as you know, how this can end quickly with, like, bear in mind most hero's journey charts have like 12 steps.
Yeah. So, okay, so final thought. My final thought is this series needs to be abridged.
That's my final thought as well. Yeah, like, I mean, I know that we make constant jokes about most things that we see, but the very specific way we did it this episode really does suggest, yeah, this feels, yeah.
Oh my god.
The abridged Legend of the Foxaline Queen definitely needs to be a thing.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I can give you my sword. Shut up, Jasper, that's not the time. It's never the right time. Also, it's a stick, Jasper.
But yeah, no, this episode was alright-ish. I don't know. I'm not vibing with it too much. I mean,
No,
the quality of the production here. The quality of the production is here. Like, it's a decently produced video.
absolutely, yeah.
Just the writing, the monologuing with herself while walking. Oh god.
And this is one of my favorite examples of a Minecraft of series like from a cinematography perspective.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, I mentioned the Dutch angles, but we also had the combination of like the panning and static shots, not just one or the other. So it seemed like CMD cam was going crazy or something. We had the increased movement for the characters, which, by the way, is a great workaround for one of the main issues that people who complained about back in the day with Minecraft roleplays, which was not only not having the movement, but also not having the mouths and having to have all the characters' voice identity come from the personality come from the voice almost exclusively. Now, at least there's a little parts of the movement as well. You know, even just like casual things like, you know, a Kali like lounging on the ground, or the way that like they sat, or Jasper's like climbing a tree. You know, just little things like that. The small details that like make this feel much more like I think will like, you know, draw someone in. Where it falls apart, of course, is partially in like the depending on like if you're a fan of the designs or not. You know, as far as like the clown makeup eyes and the, you know, and the drawn front hair and not back hair and such. You know, it might fall apart there for you, but mostly, again, it's the story. It's always the story.
Yeah.
I mean, the tone, again, I still say the first line does set the tone for this, at least like as like the legend itself goes. Because we don't get to the legend itself, or like when we have to learn about these characters, I do enjoy how they're setting up the dynamic between not only just Akali and Mari, but also Jasper in between, because it also reminds me of when, you know, my two best friends hated each other's guts, and I was always caught in between them. That is again something that I want to portray in something eventually. You know, where someone has two best friends and they both hate each other, and that's either part of the story or the main thing to try and fix, depending on the situation. You know, it could be like a mini series of some kind. Or a mini movie, to be honest. You know, getting along with like a Gacha mini movie, honestly. Either way, this is but so like the actual dynamics between them, I really enjoy. But yeah, when it comes to the exposition of this, and honestly, like Akali's motivations coming out of nowhere, that's where it kind of took me out of it. And I guess it took a while to really understand their reactions to the haunted creatures and how serious of a threat they actually were. Or really what they were actually doing. So I think more so is the actions of the characters that confuse me, rather than their dynamics or personalities. So, I guess not everything the story fell apart this time, but it's
so I gotta go for now.
For bridging.
I gotta go now.
About to end, so
okay.
Yeah.
But before I go, Jacob, you free tomorrow?
Yes.
I want to talk about writing a bridge script for this tomorrow.
Okay, I guess I will continue. I will continue my writing the Chiumation thing solo for a bit, and then, you know, submit that for approval.
Yes. Anyways, be back. Well, not be back. Talk to you tomorrow or another day.
Yeah.
I'm great at words. Bye, stream. Yeah. Subscribe to Jacob. Oh, subscribe to me, Aiden the best channel on YouTube. Nah, not the best channel on YouTube. I wish.
And subscribe to Ovek as well while we're at it.
Ovek hasn't uploaded this in months. Will the series come back? The world will never know.
Well, Ovek, I'm assuming has other content.
Their last upload was like a month ago, and it was a random blog, which not Minecraft related. So, will the series die on the vine? Who knows? Bye.
I guess that's why it's a two-parter ultimately. Oh well, referring to the clown makeup, have you seen the stuff people in real history wore back in the days, where the makeup and powder wigs people wear? Yes, but that's usually reserved for like the upper class, which doesn't seem to be what you know, Mari's origin. Then again, she does have a rather ornate piece of jewelry, but I'm pretty sure that has a you know, that has a lore significance. It might be a family heirloom of some kind based on the intro. So it's hard to say in that regard, but it does feel like, yeah, that was an issue with importing the eyes, because honestly, like, Mari's was the outlier, But even Akali and Jasper, I noticed there was like bits of like their texturing around the eyes that seemed like there was something else there. So yeah, I'm not sure how easy and or difficult it is to change those skin textures, having not really played around with HDIs myself, apart from people making HDI versions of either skins that I have or characters that I intend to play. Like I says, Aiden is playing Phasmophobia. It just, like, I got my Steam notification, he's now gone off to play Phasmophobia. I guess it was like a friend meetup, or... Actually, wait, I think maybe... Did BB ask him? I'm not sure. But yeah, betrayed by Steam again. Yeah, so I don't really know beyond that. But I look forward to seeing the rest of it. So, you know, as much as I say I do want to see how this actually continues. You know, the title thumbnail drew me in, and the first episode, for better or worse, it does invite a mystery to it. It does tell you there's things that are yet to be concluded, and it does make you want to see more. That's what we shall do sometime fairly soon, I think. But for now, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Like Eden said, subscribe to us already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.